Hey guys, what's up? It's JackksPro here, bringing you some more NHL 11. This time I'm playing as the Red Wings. They got Montreal. It's just an online versus play. Once again, not about the gameplay, because we are going with Western Conference playoff picks, round 1. Let's get it started off. We got number 1 Vancouver versus number 8 Chicago. Chicago barely made it into the playoffs after winning the Stanley Cup this year. As a Red Wings fan, I'm going to say fuck Chicago. But Vancouver should take this series. Not easily, because two teams hate each other, but there's definitely a good storyline there. Chicago beat Vancouver the last 2 years. Vancouver, first game back this year, shut out Chicago for the first time in a year and a half. So definitely some animosity between the two teams, but I just don't see Chicago pulling it off. Last 2 years, they kind of had this confident swagger about them that I'm not seeing this year, and I think that's because they know that they're not the best team in the league anymore, and that's going to affect them a lot. Also, the Sedins are really hot. Kessler's really hot. Luongo is a fantastic goalie during the regular season. He's yet to prove himself in the playoffs. He's got to do that. I think they're going to get by first round, though. I'm going to say Vancouver is going to come out of the top, maybe 6 games. Could be 5. Who knows? Next series, we got number 2 versus number 7. The Sharks at number 2, San Jose. Number 7, we got the LA Kings. I really thought LA was going to finish higher, but after Kopitar got hurt, there's not a whole lot of depth in the Kings lineup. Sorry. So I got San Jose, and maybe 6 games, maybe even 5 games, because LA without Kopitar is like a day without sunshine. But San Jose, I think they're actually going to go far this year because there's not as much pressure on them. Everyone's talking about Vancouver, Detroit. There's a lot of other stories around the NHL besides the San Jose Sharks. So for once, the pressure isn't on them. They may be able to get things done. Their goaltending is kind of suspect, and their defense is atrocious. Besides Dan Boyle, they really have nobody on the point. But I still have San Jose coming out on top on this series. The next series is one I'll be paying a lot of attention to as a Red Wings fan. We got the number 3 Red Wings versus the number 6 Phoenix Coyotes. Detroit really had a awesome start of the year, and then they kind of trailed off. They're basically a 500 team past the All-Star break, which isn't the best. You look at guys like Johan Franzen, he only scored 2 goals since February 2nd maybe. He scored 5 against Ottawa, and then hasn't been scoring since. He has to really step it up, especially with Zetterberg hurt. I'm still going to take the Red Wings to win it. Obviously, they're my favorite team, but they're still a lot better. Howard in net is kind of suspect. He's been playing mediocre all year, but I think it's still enough. Phoenix, though, to give them credit, they have been playing fantastic, especially after the All-Star break. You look at guys, who's on their point? Keith Yandel, he's been playing great. Hansel is so hot right now. If you guys get that reference, leave it in the comments. But yeah, I got Red Wings 6 games. Helm and Abdelkader, they'll be doing great to kind of spark things up. The other thing too about Phoenix, they have the worst penalty kill out of any team in the playoffs. It's not something you fix right when playoffs start. Detroit's power play is fantastic, so look for a lot of PP goals off of that. Next we have 4 versus 5. We got the number 4 seeded Ducks. Number 5 we have the Nashville Predators. Guys, if anyone is watching this series, let me know, because I don't know a single person that will be. Why these two cities even have hockey teams, I didn't even know. But, so Nashville, I have never seen Nashville play all year, so I have no idea what they're doing all year. Sorry guys, but that's just the way it is. Anaheim, I do know something about. Corey Perry is really hot right now. He's got 20 goals in 21 games, which is fantastic. I also know that their 5-on-5 sucks. Cam Fowler, he's a rookie, but I'm going to pick on him anyway. He's a minus 25 during the regular season. Minus 25. That's horrible for a top 4 defenseman. Guys, you're not going to win games with a minus 25 rating. I'm sorry. Also, the Ducks take a lot of penalties. It's kind of their staple. They take a lot of penalties. If you leave that to Nashville, they're going to capitalize on some. Shea Weber on the point. He's an absolute beast with that point shot. So I am going to take Nashville in this series. So that's the only one upset I have, guys. We're not looking at 1 versus 8. So we got Vancouver over Chicago. We got San Jose over the LA Kings. And we got Detroit over Phoenix, with Nashville coming out over the Ducks. They're my picks for the first round of the Western Conference, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see in the Western Conference, what your picks are. Anyways, JackksPro out.